I better get to work on these shrimp fajitas. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to heat some oil in a big skillet. And I've got some peeled, deveined, but uncooked shrimp that I just want to really season up in a nice rub to give it some flavor. So to my shrimp, I'm going to add in some chili powder, some cumin, and just a pinch of cayenne. Up to you how much you want to throw in there. I love fajitas. I love Mexican food. But what I like about fajitas is they're kind of guilt-free Mexican food if you take it easy on the toppings. A lot of Mexican food is really tasty, but not all that good for you because it's deep fried and, you know, all that kind of stuff. So this is the way I get my Mexican food, but it can still be pretty healthy. And these are a super quick fix. So you need to get dinner on the table in a hurry. Shrimp, seafood is a great way to go. Cooks way quicker than chicken, pork, burgers, just a second or two on each side. And you don't really need to, you know, let it sit in that rub for just a few minutes, and it's still going to have some really nice flavor. So nice hot skillet. And this shrimp is going to turn pink in seconds, and then we're going to get it out of the pan and saute some of these great veggies to go with our fajitas. Man, I've been spending a lot of time at the farmer's market this summer. And boy, that fresh, a lot of the produce took its good old time getting here. Seems like it was a little late this year, but it was worth the wait. So one of the reasons fajitas are so good for you is they've got a lot of veggies in them. And so I'm just slicing up some peppers, which are so good for you, and they're so pretty. These aren't hot, they're sweet peppers. And I'm using a few different colored peppers. Just thinly slice them up. I just want to flip over my shrimp. You can't really tell that it's turning pink, but because of all that great rub, seasoning rub that we tossed our shrimp in, but in person you can kind of tell that it's cooking through. So just a quick flip. It's like a minute or two per side, and that's it. All right, now I'm going to get it out of the pan. And I'm going to start sauteing my onions and peppers. All right, so we've got some red onion, but yellow onion, white onion, whatever you got. Just thin strips of that. I'm using a few different colored peppers. Got red and orange, and why not do some yellow too? Now, if you're really doing a lot of grilling, and this summer I'm trying to do all the grilling I can, you could actually do this shrimp, coat it in that seasoning mix, the cumin, the chili powder, and the cayenne if you want, and then do it in one of those grill pans that way, so just over the grill, or you could put it on a skewer, a kebab, and grill it that way, and then you could do your peppers either in a foil packet right on the grill with a little bit of oil, or use that side burner. And I'm always trying to get people to use their side burner on their grill and then keep it all outside, so you could certainly do that. I do that a lot of time when I'm doing a steak on the grill. I'll saute mushrooms or onions and peppers to go with the steak, or if I'm doing fajitas and I'm cooking them outside, just do them on the side burner. It's a great way to keep the mess outside. Now, you don't want to overcook your veggies. That's key. You still want them to be what you call tender, crisp tender. And I do love to warm my tortillas. I think that that's really important to do. So again, you can do them on the grill, or you can just quickly throw them in the oven if you're keeping it inside. So just a couple of the tortillas. I like flour, but if you like corn, you could do corn. And I just kind of put them in a foil packet like this and get them in the oven to warm. Now, while I'm waiting for these to warm a bit, I wanted to talk a minute about our next book club meeting. I'm pretty excited about it. Our last book club was absolutely fantastic. If you were there, you know how fun it was. And if you haven't been to our book club, but you've always wanted to go, please, by all means, join us. We have our book club meetings at a place called the Bottle Room in Swamico. It's just the neatest place. They provide wonderful little hors d'oeuvre snacks for us to have, and then they've got all sorts of different beverages, wines and iced tea and all sorts of different things. And they, do it in a nice private room. And it's just so much fun to read a book and then discuss it. So the book we're reading is called Orphan Train, The Orphan Train. So go get the book, and you've got plenty of time to get it or get it on your Nook or your Kindle, because we aren't meeting until Thursday, September 11th. So Thursday, September 11th, we meet at the Bottle Room at 5:30. It's a real good idea to reserve your spot, though, so they know how many people are going. And you can come alone, you can bring your friend, you can bring some, your mom, your daughter. It really is a lovely time. This book is getting very, very good reviews. It's a historical fiction book, so about real life events, but a great story behind it. So the number to call to reserve your spot at the Bottle Room is right there on the screen, 920-661-9463. So I hope to see you there in a couple of weeks, and I hope we've talked you into reading the book. Okay, so I'm just going to season my peppers with a little bit of garlic, salt, and pepper. Black pepper. And then I'm just going to add my shrimp back in just to warm it up, and any juices that accumulate. I wanted to take it out of the pan. It's kind of like a stir-fry method so that I didn't overcook my shrimp. The shrimp cook a lot quicker than the peppers do, so that's why I didn't throw them all at once. Then I love to do some fresh lime juice. Take it off the heat. Throw some fresh lime juice over the top. And there we go. Time to start putting these fajitas together. We'll get our warm tortillas out of the oven. My daughter Ireland is a sophomore in high school. I know, it's crazy. We did grab a picture of her reluctantly this morning. She's like, really, do we have to do this? We take a picture on the front porch every year, usually with her backpack, and we have all the pictures of both the kids. So Bob was able to grab a picture of her this morning, and so hopefully I'll be able to show that to you at some point. I think he begged. I think he bribed her. I think he bribed her with Starbucks. That's how he got the picture. It's like, come on, come on. Do we really have to, Dad? Yes, we do. Your mother will get upset if we don't get that picture. Okay, so now time to load these up. Just with some of the different colored peppers and some of the shrimp. This is something you'd pay big bucks for out at a restaurant. Man, I buy the shrimp when it's on sale in 2-pound frozen bags. And it's a great way to have shrimp at home and treat the family without breaking the bank. And you just need about 2 to 3 shrimp per fajita. And by the way, this recipe you can get at Super-Runs in Pulaski. They are now one of the sponsors of our show, so some of my recipes you can actually pick up right there. Great neighborhood grocery store. Now I want to kind of take it easy on the toppings, so you can do a little bit of Mexican blend cheese if you like. A little bit of sour cream, and you could do light sour cream. And then maybe you've made some fresh salsa this summer. If so, drop me off some. Or send me the recipe. Or just the jar stuff is fine too. Nothing better than fresh salsa in the summer. And there you go. Quick and easy shrimp fajitas, the little cilantro on top. Recipes on the website. You can also pick it up at Super-Runs in Pulaski.